Hi, my name is Henry Davis. I'm a student at Leeds Beckett University studying business and management, and this is my vlog about my purchasing behaviour. In this video, I will talk about the process I went through when purchasing a certain product and the theories behind the reasons for purchasing. The product that I bought was a Billabong snowboarding jacket, as shown in this picture. So to start with, what is buying behaviour? Solomon et al. Described consumer buying behaviour as the process of choosing, purchasing, using and disposing of products or services by individuals and groups in order to satisfy their needs and wants. Before buying a jacket, I needed to understand what kind of purchase I was making. I did this by using the buying situation theory by Ferrel in 2008. Buying situation theory is split into three sections, the first of which is routine problem solving. These are regular purchases that require very short decision-making time and often are impulse or habitual purchases, such as buying a pint of milk. Another section is extended problem solving. These are extremely infrequent purchases with a long-term commitment that involve a conscious and systematic decision-making process. This type of purchase is a serious investment with a high risk, for example, buying something like a car. The buying situation when I was buying my jacket was limited problem solving. This is in the middle of the two previous decision-making processes, as it was a less frequent purchase than a routine problem solving, but with a more deliberate decision-making process. It is also a more expensive product than a routine problem solving purchase, but carries far less risk than an extended problem, as if the jacket wasn't quite right for me, I'd be able to sell it or exchange it without being too much out of pocket. So, when purchasing my product, I went through something known as the consumer decision-making process, created by Gosnay and Richardson in 2010. This process is split into 6 stages. The first step of this process is the problem recognition phase. As I had booked to go on a holiday snowboarding, I didn't have a jacket that fitted or was thick enough for the conditions. I needed to purchase a new one. To find a jacket, I moved on to the second stage, which is information search. This is where I search for appropriate data to make a reasonable and informed decision. For this, I looked on websites such as Two Seasons and the Surf Dome, as I previously used these websites for past purchases and knew they were a good place to start looking for the type of product that I was looking for. Another place I searched for information was on Instagram, and more specifically the accounts of famous snowboarders. One of my personal favourites is Alessandro Boyens. From looking through Alessandro's page, I saw that he was sponsored by Billabong, which got me looking more specifically at their products. This is known as celebrity endorsement. This is where companies pay famous and influential individuals to endorse their brand, which further gets you looking at their products and encourages people to buy their products. After searching for information, I then moved on to the third stage of the process. This is the information evaluation stage, or evaluation of alternatives. At this stage, this is where you ask, is the product really right for me? And if not, stage 2 might need further attention. In this case, there was a few other brands that caught my eye, such as North Face and Canada Goose, which would definitely be suitable for the purpose that I needed them for. But they were too expensive. Therefore, these products were not financially viable for me to purchase. Step 4 is the purchasing decision. Based on the information gathered in my information search and evaluation, the logical conclusion for myself was to buy a black Billabong snowboarding jacket. I chose this design and brand over others because I've always liked Billabong from a young age. As my older brother and my parents used to wear it when I was younger, and I see them as role models to myself, I saw them as an inspiring group, so I wanted to copy what they did. Step 5 and 6 are the post-purchase decision and the feedback prior to next decision. So, was the jacket right for me? After using the jacket for 2 weeks straight while snowboarding, I would definitely recommend it to others and would make further repeat purchases with Billabong. Another theory that links into my purchasing behaviour is self-concept theory by Tice et al. In 1995. Tice believes that people buy goods and services for the brand that they represent and its relation to the buyer's perception of their own concept or personality. From my purchase, I believe this to be true, as to me the brand Billabong represents a successful business with a good structure, but is also environmentally conscious. This can be shown in their latest range of products, which are made out of recycled plastic bottles. In conclusion, my past purchases and brand loyalty have the biggest impact on my purchasing behaviour, although celebrity endorsement can be a massive factor, especially in the fashion industry. Thank you for watching my vlog, and please see the description below for my references.